And then they're going, okay, 1 minute, 28 seconds. Okay, or for that matter, 38 seconds into it, he said this, I would recommend, this, and this.
Okay, well, it keeps them engaged.
Yeah.
Gives them a tip-off point of what to
Yes.
look for. Gets them excited. Like,
Hey, I don't want to. I'm gonna repeat what you said. I gotta go get my notepad.
Oh, okay.
You don't miss anything.
repeat.
We just pause.
Stop.
Rinse and
Stop.
repeat.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, man? How are you?
Pretty good.
You ready to get beat up this weekend?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Really?
Me and
Are you a Seattle fan?
He's a
Yeah.
Seattle guy.
Me and Deborah, we've already got a bet going, so.
I'm gonna be at the game.
Are you?
Yeah, I got tickets the other day.
Nice.
They kept going up and up. Like one day I checked
Shoot
them,
you,
they were like
man.
$60 for standing, and then we checked back the next day and they're like $100 for standing.
I told him he didn't have to take me. I mean, it was just so nice. He didn't offer that up. I threw it out there. I lobbed a softball, and he's not responding. I'm like, oh man.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well.
Come on, man. Get in here. Doing all right?
I'm doing good.
So he's staying in the house for a long time. This is a referral. He wanted to see the high, of course. He said he'll probably be somewhere in the middle. So even if it's 550, I think he has $100,000 disposable for this down payment.
Right.
Um,
So basically, they did and I'm assuming that's a lender credit.
yeah, that is a credit. You know what though? Now that I'm looking at this again, I didn't realize they didn't. This is the 600,000, so they're still doing this as a conventional. Because I
Well,
mean, conventional is obviously 484.
they didn't. They did this on December 31st, so their system didn't update.
Because it's Chase,
Right.
and Chase
So
didn't have
right.
that.
So they had a non-conforming 30-year fix.
I like that. Use that to our advantage.
Yeah. So, I mean, to go to, I mean, that's 137.5 basis point. If we did 0-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
No points. So 137. So it gets pretty tight. So that's why I was asking, like, how well do you know this guy? He said, hey, I'll do the 600, 480 instead of doing an 8 lender credit. I'll do a quarter lender credit.
Yeah.
I mean, that works out.
I don't think he's looking for any lender credit, to be honest. I think
Okay.
he'd actually even pay to bring it down. I mean, this is, like I said, he's 804 credit, solid employment history, plans to live in the house for, 7, 10 plus years. And DTI, I haven't pulled credit on him yet because he said, Chris, can you hold off and just give me something? I'm kind of just using,
This is
yeah.
this is interesting. I don't know where did they pull this
see,
today?
That's the thing. That's the same thing, December 31st or December 30th. So that's their conventional offer. Was that? And they're not charging anything on it.
Yeah, no, that's where we're going to get. That's where it has to fly to retention almost with a guy like this. So if you did 500,000, because what you got to assume is when they re-quote it, if he were to go back to him,
Essentially, it should go back down, assuming that all things stay the same.
yeah, but because, yeah, right. Okay, so I'm going to go in there.
No, I don't have mortgage coach, and I still don't have. Am I going to use your Salesforce for everything? Just the main one? Is that how we're doing that? I forgot to ask. I meant to ask you that when I started inputting these leads.
Yeah, you're putting it under,
Yeah,
but you're
it's the main one, right?
putting, yeah, you just go to the main one, but you have to put you as the team
yeah, I'll know.
or the loan partner. Or is there one more?
It was freezing where she was out on the road, so she couldn't drive.
And congratulations, I watch your videos. I enjoy. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, thank
You
you.
bring some different life to it, so
Thank you.
it's a lot more fun to watch than just the. I won't name names, but there are certain people out there doing videos, and it's more just like hello.
Yeah.
Right.
What are you doing today? And I'm like, oh,
And they already
no, I'm not
lost you.
wasting my time on this.
Right. You have a very short amount of time
Right.
to capture somebody's attention.
You really do. You got 3 seconds for me, I'm just saying.
Right.
I
Well-
don't like the way you look. I'm probably going to scroll.
And it's correct. It starts with a subject line. It starts with a subject line on what that title of that video is, and then it's the image that's going to show up, because it shows up really quickly, obviously, before then it goes into the video rotation if you have auto video playback on. And then, I mean, you got 3 to 5 seconds to get into it really, really quickly. So we've been playing with a lot of different, testing different types of ads, different types of videos to see what works best. And like right now, our 1 minute mortgage solution ends up, it has the highest views and engagement than a lot of our other things that we put out
What
there.
are you calling it? Your 1 minute?
Just 1 minute mortgage solution.
Oh.
Because it tells them it's 1 minute,
minute.
and it's a solution, and it's
I'm
about
so
mortgage.
happy. Like everything.
I hope that's okay.
No, it's
We're
fine.
gonna change the words though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be your 1 minute real estate solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Sorry, Bob.
yep, that's fine.
I don't want to. I'm gonna repeat what you said. I gotta go get my notepad.
Oh, okay.
You don't miss anything.
Repeat.
We just pause.
Stop.
Rinse and
Stop.
repeat. And the reason why I also keep a lot of stuff around me is like agents have, like myself, clients don't, but agents do. And like I watch this all the time because if an agent needs me, they know to text me. And it's like I can quickly respond, say, hey, I'm in a meeting, I need 45 minutes. Is it a 911? Because sometimes you have a 911, right? Okay, well, either I'm going to take it or I'm going to go grab one of the guys and have them take it so you guys get taken care of. I believe in speed to lead, so it doesn't really matter if it's a lead, if it's you guys. We just have to be able to communicate really
thank
quickly.
you, right.
Yeah, to let you know, hey, we're in a 20-minute loan app. Can it wait? And it's either going to be, oh yeah, no problem, which a lot of times it is. Oh yeah, no problem, we can wait 20 minutes. Or hey, it's really quick. It's a 911. I need 1 minute of your time. Okay, then I just hop out, take it, address it, and move on down the road, right? So that's why you'll always see stuff with me around me and stuff like that, because I'm always watching it. So there's different levels of credit restoration. If it's somebody that we're looking at that's sitting at, I don't know, a 580, we do what's called a what-if analysis to say, okay, what can we do to get them to a 620 or to get them to a 600 or wherever assimilation, right? What do we need to do to get them to where they qualify? And then we'll direct them and say, hey, pay down this debt or pay off this collection or let's work to get this thing deleted. I mean,
He's the specialist.
yes, when they're down, when you see this right here, when they're down in the 400s or they're down that low, there's not a whole lot that we can do because typically to get that low, that means there's a habit that's been developed, and we have to help them break a habit first before we start figuring out how to improve scores. And that habit usually relates to slow pays, right? Slow pays take time. If you're paying, oh, I pay everything, I just don't pay it on time. Well, that's the reason why the scores are low. And we need to break that habit and then get a year away from that last late payment before you start doing anything else to get the score up into the 600s. That's what NCC works with them for. If it's something like when we look at it, and I can, my team and I can look at it and say, oh, dude, every credit card's maxed out. Do they have money? Okay, yes. Let's start paying down credit card debt, because if we pay down the credit card debt to 25% of that high limit, then their score is going to go up 100 points or whatever. I mean, we'll do that simulation and it'll tell us. So we're going to go through that. She's, yeah, that's fine. She's my TC. Okay?
Just, I'll be right back.
No, you're fine. Well, I'm always a firm believer in, you can impact more people's lives with more people around you, right? The right people around you that are always in the same mindset of impact, of giving, of helping. They're not taking away anything, detracting from you. Then you're going to be able to serve more people. So, I mean, that's why I do what I do and how I built it the way I built it. Because I mean, I feel like we do an amazing job. So why do I always want to keep it to myself and a small group? Why not continue to add more people? Yeah, maybe it makes me make less per deal, but that's not what this is about. It's about the bigger picture and seeing how you can help more people and impact more people's lives. And not only that, now I'm impacting their lives because then we're doing more business. And so, I mean, it's just, you got to get in that mindset, and it's hard. And together, I think you guys can serve more. And I think that's the exciting, fun part is just, it's hard out there as an individual agent. And I mean, deals are tough to come by, right? And so as you pull together, that means there's more opportunities for everybody. And then you have people helping each other and watching each other's back. And it just, to me, it feels better.
And she's wanting that teacher assistance, wanting to go through. So